Hey all, welcome once again to another day, another story from West Bengal, Darjeeling. Today is day 406 of Chandigarh to Australia cycling trip and day 20 of cycling here in West Bengal. After spending last night with Fear and Dilma, I got up at 5 in the morning and it was 5:30 am when Nawang Dugdu, who hosted me last night in his house, brought a cup of tea for me. We left his house just after finishing their tea, and Nawang brother is having a different kind of look when he is sober. It was very much different than the last night when he was drunk.
मिरिक इस साइड में पहुंचता मिरिक से उस पार में नेपाल।
हाँ, कितना रहता है रूम का इधर में?
1500-1200 खाना पीना सब मिल जाता है एक आदमी का।
And we went to the garage where my bicycle was left last night.
तेंजिन की बेटी का नाम है जो लिखा आपने।
Thank you.
थैंक यू आपको जी।
It was a very steep climb and it was almost 1 kilometer to the main road.
Pushing my bicycle first time. It's so steep.
The pump where I got the permission last night to stay, and there I met Nawang, who took me to his home, and that is the monastery of Sunada. This is how the locals travel between short distances. Darjeeling is 16 or 17 kilometers. Let's begin the journey. So lots of Buddhists and the Hindus are living here. I have not seen any Muslim in this locality till now. These are the Buddhist flag which are visible, and soon sun will rise.
I have observed something very unique on this route between Siliguri and Darjeeling.
Kind of having flowers in their house. See, this is here, there in the balcony. Even if you don't have a place, they grow flowers in the small pots or even the polythene bag inside the house or in the open areas. That's so wonderful to see. The roads are here very peaceful and mostly flat, so you don't feel the pain of riding on a mountain. You just enjoy them.
Soon after riding a few kilometers, I turned back and I saw this.
I stayed there, that is Sonada, and from there I covered this much of distance.
Soon sunrise happened. I could see my long shadow in the early morning sunlight. It was told to me that from Sonada to Ghum, which is the highest railway station in India and on this route, at a height of 7407 feet from the sea level, it will be a climb. But I did not find it like that. Then I saw this ropeway, which I'm sure not that famous Darjeeling ropeway. This ropeway was built in 1968 by the Britishers. The only purpose was to connect the remote areas and serve as a transportation mode for the locals. Over time, nowadays, it is evolved into a popular tourist attraction. But the primary purpose was to transport the goods, particularly tea, from the higher elevation area in the valley. And do you know, for 9 years, this ropeway remained closed, and that was because of an unfortunate accident which happened in 2003. So they reopened it in 2012. It opens from 10:30 in the morning to 4:30 in the afternoon. The ticket price is 150 rupee and it is a 5-kilometer long journey on both the ways. So when you come to Darjeeling, spare a day for this unique experience of a ropeway ride. The journey on this road, especially at this early morning time, was really very pleasant and beautiful. Soon I saw another milestone.
It's the last 2 kilometers to the Ghum is a climb. 1 kilometer climb done, one more to go.
Seems these beautiful cute dogs having a garland in their neck welcoming me to the Ghum city.
This is how the Ghum city looks like.
And this is the place where I saw a signboard and I spoke to a local to get some clarity on this.
तो मैंने ये बोर्ड देखा. According to this, हाँ, ट्रैफिक पुलिस है तो उधर से. तो जब मैं सिक्किम जाऊंगा तो दार्जिलिंग से वापस यहाँ आना है, फिर जाना है. ओके. ठीक है.
So as per the information received from the locals, this is the road onto the right hand side which will take me to Sikkim, and this straight road will take me to Ghum railway station, Ghum monastery and Batashia loop. A little ahead near the Ghum railway station, I saw one more signboard which was telling me
Merik 35, you can take left, that is the border of Nepal and India, and Darjeeling this side. I'll go to this side now.
Okay, let me tell you that Ghum railway station is the highest railway station not only on this route but in the whole India.
This is the Ghum railway station where I have reached. That's amazing, looking very nice if you see. And this is the place where the train stops. This is the place where train goes to Darjeeling. They have built in 1891. Station name is Ghum. Altitude is 7,417 feet. It's huge, man. It's really a big station which I have seen. This is the post office of all time.
They have also made a museum inside this railway station which will take you on a journey into the past. The moment I start riding from Ghum railway station, the next tourist place was Batashia loop. And there's a very interesting story behind making this loop. As you know that Ghum is is the highest railway station at a height of 7407 feet from the sea level, and the height of Darjeeling is 6700 feet. So if you notice, this is a slope down of somewhere 700 feet. So out of this, 140 feet comes here on this place where they have made this loop. The purpose of making this loop was to control the speed of the steam engine on such a steep slope. So this is a very simple method which they have adopted to reduce the speed of the train engine. So last time I told you about jet curve, and today I'm telling you about this another interesting fact of Batasha loop. See what kind of a simple solution the engineers of those days found for such a complicated problems. So the road transport comes here under NBSTC, which means North Bengal State Transport Corporation. The most popular mode of transport here between Siliguri and Darjeeling are these taxis having a yellow number plates. With a little bit of a ride from here, I saw this signboard. We entered the territory of Darjeeling, and soon I realized this.
So this is complete down, and my hands are paining because of applying the brake, and I have to because the road is not good, and moreover there are lots of car in the traffic. Because of this two things, I have to keep applying the brake. Let me honestly make a confession. After that accident in Kodai Canal, I have got a kind of a fear of downhill. It will take some time to get out of it.
Because the railway track is crossing the road many times, so at one of the crossing, I fell down from my bicycle, and that was because the wheel of my bicycle got into two train tracks. And soon I realized why they call Darjeeling the Queen of Hills. And very soon I was standing in front of Darjeeling railway station, which is a part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. I was literally lost in the beauty of those 100-year-old steam engines. Despite being very old, they look royal. Even the Darjeeling railway station is huge with multiple railway tracks. I saw they were preparing the steam engine by loading lots of coal and filling them with lots of water. Most of them are more than 100 years old. Imagine them carrying the passengers, tourists, luggage and goods on them between Siliguri and the Queen of Hills, Darjeeling. Let me give you some information about it. The train service in Darjeeling starts at 9:30 in the morning. The ticket price for the steam engine is 1500 rupee, which covers 7 km of distance between Ghoom railway station and Darjeeling railway station. If you travel using a diesel engine, the ticket price will be 1250 rupee, which is really high according to me. If you have traveled between Kalka Shimla toy train journey, the ticket price are much lesser. It starts from 300 rupee or so. I have made a very detailed video about Kalka Shimla train journey and the ticket prices, etc. That's a very informative episode which is available on my another channel, Cycling Beast. Maybe if you want to know more about that, you can go there and watch that video. I could not have experience of traveling into this toy train here in Darjeeling because the train ticket prices were beyond my budget. The moment you cross the Darjeeling railway station, you will reach this point, which is a selfie point. And do you remember Abhinash brother, to whom I met yesterday? He offered me a stay. After reaching here, I called him up. He received my call. So he is working here with RPF. He comes out to receive me. He offered me rice in the breakfast, and because this is Chhat Puja, so he has to leave for his home. But before leaving, he arranged everything for my night stay. Everyone on this checkpost was very helping. That night they provided me a bed in the barrack itself, so I had not to pitch my tent. The time was 11:30 in the morning. I thought to go and see the different places here in Darjeeling. So like any other hill station, these days I found Darjeeling is also very crowded with lots of traffic. You can compare it with Shimla, but the beautiful thing is the traffic here is very systematic, unlike Shimla. So there are different kind of tour packages which are very popular here among the tourists. So they call it 3-point or 5-point tourist package. So I'm telling you in detail about the 5-point tourist package here. So the 5 must visit tourist places here in Darjeeling are: number 1, of course, the DHR, Darjeeling Himalayan Railway, which is also known as toy train. Second one is Batasha Loop. Third one is the Tiger Hill, which is very popular among the tourists for seeing the breathtaking sunrise over the snow-capped mountain peaks of Kanchenjunga and other Himalayan mountains. It is being said that it is a must-visit place, but if you will be able to see the sunrise, that will be depending on your luck only. The ropeway journey over Ranget Valley and the tea gardens, Padmaja Naidu Himalayan Zoological Park. So there you can see variety of rare Himalayan animals, which includes the red panda, snow leopard and Tibetan wolf. So this is for animal lovers. If you are not, then you can skip and plan the next place, which is Happy Valley Tea Estate. You can learn about the tea making process. So Happy Valley Tea Estate offers guided tours and a chance to taste some of the finest Darjeeling tea. There are more places nearby, like you can go to India-Nepal border, which is known as Mirik. Also, you can plan a trip to Lapcha and Lamahata. I was exploring Darjeeling as a local, which was really crowded. I noticed that there are lots of bakery shops which are selling different kind of cakes and the biscuits. Walking in Darjeeling is fun. I saw a huge crowd in front of the meat shops, which are in plenty here. There, first time I came to know about buffalo meat, which is known as buff, B-U-F-F, not beef. They will find many different kind of restaurants offering Thai, Chinese, Indian and local food. Unfortunately, it is very difficult to find veg food. Lottery business is just like any other part of West Bengal, that is also very popular here. Even I have seen a different kind of a variety of vegetables here, which is not that common in other part of West Bengal and even in India. So near that selfie point and the train station, they have made this toy train cafe, which is popular among the tourists. In the city, there is a place which is known as Kanchenjunga viewpoint. Though it was cloudy, but I was lucky enough to have a view of Kanchenjunga even for a few minutes. Kanchenjunga is a mountain which you can see not only from here but from Sikkim and Gangtok also. I started walking towards Mal Road, which is another very popular tourist place among the tourists, because I had to release a video for all of you which was uploaded last night. So only the title and thumbnail was pending. So I sat on a bench in the sunlight having a beautiful views in front of me and kept working on my laptop for almost 30 minutes. I was sitting and working on my next video. It was quite sunny. The moment I took my head up, see what happened. The sun is gone and lots of clouds are everywhere. And I was sitting on this bench and working on the next video from last half an hour or so. Just released today's episode. It will come at 7. So I hope you all will like it. They have made another selfie point on the mall road also. So this is how the mall looks like. Tourists can come here, do shopping, and children can do the horse riding. It may give you a feel that you have gone back into the time somewhere 1890 and 1900s. You will find the stationery shop, wine shop, and different kind of tea shops here. Overall, this is a nice place to sit with your friends and family and have some moments of togetherness. One of the road will take you to the Mahakal market. While coming back, I got a chance to see St. Andrew Church and a fair in Mahakal market, which was organized by Gorkha Rangmanch Bhavan. Here, there are different stalls of woolen clothes, some food stalls, and I was feeling hungry. Time was 3 o'clock, so I visited to a Khaja Ghar, but the lady said that they are offering only non-veg. They said that they don't have veg food. To find somewhere else. So after asking from many locals, finally I was able to find a small shop which was offering veg food. I paid 100 rupee for that. From last many days, I was telling that I will tell you about why it's so popular. And as the information received from one of the subscriber on one of the video, that the owner of this company, by selling YY, has become the richest man in Nepal. Let me share something very interesting. This is called YY. And this is manufactured in Nepal. So if you see, it is the manufactured in Nepal, Lalitpur, Nepal. So this is good for use after 12 months. Unlike ordinary noodle, YY is pre-cooked, flavored and fried, and it comes with 3 seasoning like taste enhancer, onion flavor, oil and chili powder, which is why it's so unique and tasty. So very unique kind of a dish it is. So they say you can munch it directly, simply put it in a bowl, add those seasoning and then eat. You can make a soup of it if you add the boiling water, or you can cook it also like a lunch or mix it with some vegetables and other things. So this is a very good kind of a product which is manufactured there in Nepal. Maybe I will keep some packets with me for the emergency in coming time. I came back and started working on my laptop for the next video. I came out in the night around 8 o'clock and found that most of the shops were closed and there was a music program happening just next to that toy train cafe. this, my day came to an end and I slept inside their barrack on a bed. My today's expenses are rupees 100 for the lunch. I got the breakfast here by Avinash brother and I spent 350 rupees to buy a hoodie because it was very cold here in the afternoon. So today I have learned a lot about Darjeeling as a city from the point of view of a tourist and as an outsider. I'm also able to share this information with all of you. I hope you liked it. If you have some question about Darjeeling, then feel free to ask. I would love to answer your comments. That's all for now. If you like this kind of a story of my cycling journey, then subscribe to my channel World Wanderer Cycling on a Budget and hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications of my videos first. Fear of unknown can be very dangerous and I had to spend one whole night in fear and mental dilemma. What was that? To know about it was this video which I'm giving here on the left top corner, and those who have supported me on my journey, their names are given here. Please read them and say them thank you on my behalf. That's all for now. Take care of yourself. We will meet soon with a new story of a new day in next video. Take care of yourself. Till then take care of yourself. Bye bye.